So if you're a busy professional, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You're living this paradox. Your brain is running a full-on marathon every single day, but your body, it's pretty much just sitting in a chair. This massive conflict between a demanding career and actually eating healthy is a huge challenge. But what if you could solve it? Not with more willpower, but with a much, much better system. Let's dive in and figure out what's really going on. Oh, you know the feeling. It hits like clockwork. 4 p.m., your energy has just cratered, your focus is shot, and suddenly that bowl of free candy on your coworker's desk starts calling your name. And look, that slump, it isn't some personal feeling. It's a biological signal that your current system is just plain broken. We have all been there. And this is exactly why it happens. It's a real thing called the professional's paradox. Think about it. Your brain is on fire, right? It's burning through all this energy with intense meetings and projects, and it's screaming for more fuel. But your body, which has been sitting for 8, 9, maybe 10 hours a day, isn't really burning many calories at all. This huge metabolic mismatch makes it incredibly easy to overeat and makes losing fat feel next to impossible. All right, so here's our game plan for this explainer. We're gonna build a strategic system to solve this whole thing. First, we'll unpack the professional's paradox. Then we'll get into the science, the foundation, the protein and fiber fix. After that, we get super practical with the no-cook workday. From there, we'll master smart snacking and dining out. And finally, we'll tie it all together into your own personal performance eating system. Okay, first up, let's really get to know the enemy here. Your work environment is literally filled with these hidden forces that are actively working against your health goals. And I'm not just talking about the donuts in the break room. It's the very structure of your workday that's setting you up to fail. See, it's not just one thing. It's like this perfect storm of factors all hitting you at once. First, you spend all day making high-stakes decisions. This creates something called decision fatigue, which just drains your willpower for later in the day. At the same time, work stress is flooding your body with cortisol, a hormone that literally makes you crave high-fat, high-sugar comfort foods. And you're doing all this while sitting down, which tanks your NEAT. That's a fancy term for all the calories you burn just from fidgeting or walking to the printer. When you're at a desk, that number just plummets. Tap it all off with not enough sleep, and your hunger hormones go haywire. I mean, it's a cycle that's almost impossible to beat with just willpower alone. So, if brute forcing it with willpower doesn't work, what does? Well, it's all about a smarter strategy, and it's built on 2 pillars, protein and fiber. These aren't just food groups, you guys. They are tools that can fundamentally change how your body processes energy and signals hunger. Okay, this number you're looking at, 20 to 30%. This is your secret weapon. It's called the thermic effect of food for protein. So what on earth does that mean? It's simple, really. Your body burns 20 to 30% of the calories from protein just by digesting it. For carbs, that's only 5 to 10%. And for fats, it's a tiny 0 to 3%. So by making protein a priority, you are literally boosting your metabolism with every single meal. All right, so the big question is, how much protein are we actually talking about? Well, as you can see here, it really depends on your goal. For just general health, the standard is about 0.8 to 1 gram per kilogram of your body weight. But here's where it gets interesting. If you're aiming for fat loss, you've got to bump that up to 1.2 to 1.6 grams. Why? Because that higher amount is absolutely crucial for feeling full and making sure you don't lose muscle while you're in a calorie deficit. It keeps your metabolism firing on all cylinders. All right, enough with the science for a second. Let's get practical. Let's build a system that requires almost no cooking and is designed for the busiest people out there. This is all about making the healthy choice the easy choice. Breakfast? Man, this sets the tone for your entire day. The goal is to prime your brain for peak performance and keep your blood sugar stable. And the formula is super simple but so powerful. Start with a protein base, think Greek yogurt or a protein shake. Add some fiber and healthy fats from berries or nuts. The result? You're full, you're focused, and you've completely dodged that mid-morning crash that leads to bad decisions. Okay, lunch. The key word here is assemble, not cook. The goal is what I call decision minimalism. You're gonna leverage the power of the modern grocery store to create a healthy, high-protein meal in less time than it takes to wait in line for a burrito bowl. I want you to start thinking of the grocery store as your own personal prep kitchen. Your anchor is a zero prep protein, like a rotisserie chicken. Your base is one of those bagged salad kits. And here's the game-changing booster, canned beans. They add a massive hit of protein and fiber. And that little tip right there, just rinsing them underwater slashes the sodium by a whopping 41%. How easy is that? Put them all together and you have a perfect lunch in minutes. Okay, so we've got breakfast and lunch locked down. But what about those two other huge hurdles? That 4 p.m. slump we talked about, and the totally unpredictable business lunch. Mastering these is all about designing your environment for success. This right here is your first line of defense. That vending machine, the office snacks, they prey on you when you're weak and just want something convenient. By building your own desk door pantry, you create a better, healthier, and just as convenient alternative. You're making the smart choice the path of least resistance. So what do you stock in this pantry? We're talking shelf-stable, high-satiety stuff. Beef jerky, roasted chickpeas for that crunchy fix, single-serve nut butters are fantastic, and look for quality protein bars that have at least 10 grams of protein. These snacks aren't just better for you, they are engineered to bridge that energy gap and keep you from crashing. Now, for the business lunch, you do not need to be that person pulling out your phone to look up nutrition facts. You just need to scan the menu for keywords. Think of it like a simple code. Words like grilled, roasted, or steamed, those are your green lights, go for it. Words like crispy, creamy, or fried, those are your yellow lights, proceed with caution. This simple filter helps you instantly find healthier options without any of the overthinking. And this quote, right here, really captures the whole mindset. The goal is not to draw attention to your diet. It's about blending in while making these subtle, powerful choices. Swap the fries for steamed veggies. Ask for the sauce on the side. These are the quiet moves that keep you on track without disrupting the flow of business. Okay, so let's pull all these threads together. What we've built here isn't a diet. No, it's a system. It's an approach designed to work with the realities of a crazy, demanding career because it takes the burden off your limited willpower and puts it onto smart, simple design. Just look at how this whole framework plays out across a day. Breakfast is all about cognitive priming, getting your brain ready to go. Lunch is built on decision minimalism, making it fast and focus. Your snack is a hunger reality check. Am I actually hungry or just stressed? And dinner is about frictionless assembly, using stuff like frozen shrimp and veggies. Each meal has a purpose, and the whole day is designed to be fast, simple, and incredibly effective. So I want to leave you with this final thought. What if you stopped thinking about your food choices as some kind of test of your discipline, and instead you started viewing them as a tool, a powerful, strategic system that you can design to fuel not just your body, but your focus, your energy, and ultimately your professional success? What would that change for you?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, which give us motivation to make better content for you. See you in the next video.